You finally left the relationship. You were supposed to feel relief, freedom, the peace you'd been waiting for. Instead, you find yourself thinking about them constantly. Sometimes you miss them in a confusing way. Despite everything you went through, sometimes you feel inexplicable guilt. And often, you ask yourself painfully, was I actually the problem all along? If these feelings and questions feel familiar, this video is speaking directly to you. What you're experiencing is not weakness in your character. It has a specific scientific name, a clear biological and psychological explanation, and a genuine path toward recovery. Why is this harder than leaving ordinary relationships? Many ask with impatience, why can't I simply move forward? This person was clearly treating me badly. I should be glad this nightmare is over. This assumes emotional attachment operates on purely rational linear logic. It does not. Your deep emotional attachment to the person who harmed you is not stupidity or weakness or enjoying the abuse. It is the direct result of genuine biological chemical processes happening in your brain below any conscious control. Trauma bonding. The term trauma bonding was developed by researcher Patrick Carnes in the 1990s to describe the pattern of strong emotional attachment that forms in relationships involving repeated cycles of abuse and reward together. When the narcissist provides intense, excessive attention and praise during love bombing, dopamine spikes sharply in your brain, the same neural reward system that activates in substance addiction. Then comes the devaluation phase and chronic uncertainty. The unpredictable schedule of reward and punishment, exactly like gambling addiction, produces stronger emotional bonding than a stable, predictable pattern. Your brain becomes perpetually alert, searching for moments of warmth and trying to avoid the cold, painful moments. Then come reconciliation moments after every crisis, a sudden return of tenderness, vague apologies, tempting promises of change. At this precise moment, oxytocin, the hormone of attachment and love, spikes sharply. The terrifying cumulative result: your brain gradually comes to associate pain itself with attachment, and associates relief and security with the specific person who has documentedly harmed you. This is not a conscious choice you are making. This is genuine brain chemistry operating outside your direct conscious control. Because this bonding is not a rational choice in its foundation, rational thinking alone won't resolve it. It needs a comprehensive approach working deeper than the thinking level. Complex trauma, C-PTSD. Many wrongly believe real psychological trauma relates only to single catastrophic events. But C-PTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, forms not from a single event, but from repeated, prolonged exposure to abusive situations within an intimate relationship presumed to be safe. Documented C-PTSD symptoms include genuine difficulty regulating emotions, a persistent sense of insecurity and anticipation of danger, sharp decline in self-confidence and self-worth, unexplained deep shame, profound difficulty trusting others again, and sometimes a clear loss of personal identity. These painful symptoms don't mean you are broken or permanently damaged. They mean your nervous system adapted over a long period to a stressful and unsafe environment, and now needs time and appropriate support to adapt to a different, safe environment. The documented stages of recovery. Stage 1. No contact. Most trauma specialists recommend complete no contact with the narcissist as a first necessary step, because any contact, even with the intention of getting closure, almost always reactivates the bonding cycle again. No contact includes unfollowing on all social media, not checking their activity in any form, and not communicating through a third party. This is extremely difficult at first. Your brain, accustomed to the reward-punishment cycles, is constantly searching for its familiar dose. No contact resembles withdrawal in addiction treatment, difficult and sometimes painful, but necessary and unavoidable. Stage 2. Emotional processing. After cutting contact, emotions suppressed and accumulated begin emerging more sharply. Deep anger, intense grief, shame, fear of the future. These feelings are not a sign of regression or weakness. They are actually a powerful sign that genuine recovery is finally beginning. Stage 3. Rebuilding lost identity. Many people after a narcissistic relationship don't know who they are outside this relationship. What do they love? What are they genuinely good at? What do they deserve? Because the narcissist gradually redefined their self-perception, told them what they love, what they don't deserve, what they are limited in. This stage involves rediscovering old interests abandoned during the relationship, trying new things with genuine openness, and paying conscious attention to what you yourself feel, not what you're supposed to feel. Stage 4. Rebuilding trust gradually. The appropriate goal is not returning to naive, blind trust, but building selective, aware trust based on observing actual, consistent behavior over sufficient time, not on words and promises alone.
Practical tools for recovery. Tool 1. Regulate the nervous system first. Before any deep emotional or cognitive processing, the nervous system needs initial calming. Trauma lives in the body before it lives in the mind. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is effective. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 7, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8. This technique activates the calming parasympathetic nervous system and reduces the chronic fight-or-flight response. Regular physical movement, exercise, walking, sport, helps release nervous energy stored in the body. Tool 2. Expressive writing. Researcher James Pennebaker proved in documented studies that free, unconstrained writing about difficult experiences for 30 minutes daily for 3 consecutive days produces noticeable improvement in both psychological and physical indicators. Tool 3. Reclaim your identity. Ask yourself honestly, what did you genuinely enjoy before this relationship? What things gave you a sense of capability, competence, and authentic pleasure? Return to them one by one in small steps. The role of specialized therapy. Not all psychological therapy is equally effective with trauma from narcissistic abuse. EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, helps the brain process stored traumatic memories and release them from their excess emotional weight. Considered among the most effective methods for treating abuse trauma. Somatic therapy recognizes trauma is stored in the body as well as the mind and works to release trapped physical energy through specialized somatic techniques. Look specifically for a therapist with documented experience in narcissistic abuse recovery. This specialization matters greatly. Healing is not forgetting. Genuine healing is not forgetting what happened and moving on as if it never was. Genuine healing is being able to remember what happened to you with clarity and realism, without allowing that past to determine your present feelings and future decisions. Genuine healing is carrying this experience as part of your personal history that taught and shaped you, without it being a prison that confines you. Sometimes, the deepest healing comes when you realize that the most painful experience of your life showed you your real limits, revealed inner strengths you didn't know you possessed, and clarified what you actually deserve from human relationships. You are not your most painful relationship. You are the person who chose to move beyond it. Until next time.